I'm Lola, and welcome to this playthrough of DragonAge Origins. As you can tell, I am very, very excited to play this right now, even with the music in the background. This is very, very nostalgic. But yes, we're finally gonna get into the DragonAge series on this channel. It won't be a blind let's play. As you probably know, I've mentioned it before, but I'm going to be doing a nightmare run of the series. Starting with Origins, with all the DLCs, all the way through to Inquisition. This music, sorry, it's just very nostalgic for me. Yes, this series holds a very special place in my heart. It's my all-time favourite video game series. My second all-time favourite series of anything, period. Just takes second place after the Game of Thrones, the Song of Ice and Fire series. But other than that, nothing can top this. I don't care what comes out. It's just my favourite. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so we're gonna start a new game, brand new on Nightmare difficulty. If you notice, I don't have a load game on here because I'm playing this on a different PC. I had it on an old laptop. Up until about a year ago, I used to play it on a laptop and on a different computer. And because the servers have gone down, it's not imported it onto here. My 2 in Inquisition still have all my old characters on, but yeah, this one I'm basically starting anew. And by the looks of it, I have everything installed. I'll go through it a second. But I don't have any of my achievements, unfortunately. So I'll be starting anew with achievements and everything like that. But yes, I'll just go through my campaigns. Yeah, so I've got all of the DLCs installed. So I'll be playing those. I'll be playing Origins first, then the DLCs and Awakening after. I know chronologically, like Liliana's song and stuff come before, technically. But yes, I will be doing those after, just because I like to play the base game first, personally. Downloadable content, I have all of this stuff. I don't have the special items that you can get at the start. I have the Feast Day gifts and pranks, but unfortunately I couldn't install the extra little pieces you can get at the start, which is unfortunate because I did used to have them, but it just didn't install because it wasn't logged in. Then I tried to get it through a link and it bugged my game out, so I'm just leaving them off. But that's the only thing that's missing. I do have 2 mods installed. I'm not playing with mods because I'm not the biggest fan in the DragonAge series playing mods. I have experimented, but yeah, I'm gonna play mostly all original. I do have a lock bash mod, just because I don't want to have a rogue in my party all the time, or if I'm absent of a rogue, then I can still open the chests. It does, like, not give you some items just to make it fair, which is nice. And I also have just a mod to make the text bigger, because text is rather small, both for me and you, especially because I've got a monitor. But yes. Other than that, I think I'm just going to have a look to see if we're done with everything. Yeah, got all that. Player profile, this is what I was looking at. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got none of my achievements here. So I'll be doing that. Well, they'll be updating as I go, I hope. Not the end of the world if they don't, but yes. Other than that, I think we're just going to get started. Yes, so nightmare difficulty. Let's hope this goes well. I've played on hard before, and I've played Origins the least out of the 3, ironically, but yes, I've played them all quite a bit. So this won't be a blind let's play like my others, but enough of me waffling. Let's start a new game. And Origins. And so is the golden city blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. Upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodies, 8:13. I've read that so many times. The first time playing it after I've read the books as well.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men
need to put subtitles
which
on,
brought
Dan.
the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it.
I'll put subtitles on when we get into it.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall. And from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
I think I know this off by heart, which is sad. What Duncan's saying right now.
The Grey Wardens came.
Ah, the Grey Wardens.
Men and women from every race. Warriors and mages. Barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness. And prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil.
At the time with Garahel? Garahel? I think it was.
For the Darkspawn to return.
Read the book about him and his twin sister.
Those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Fourth Blight.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Oh, Duncan. Goodbye.
Too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
I have forgot to twiddle with my settings beforehand, which is stupid of me. I should have done the graphics and the subtitles and stuff, but it's fine. So the background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you'll play through. Oh, my character creation. Yeah, I'll do all the settings and stuff when I actually get into the game, when I do my background. Hopefully that'll be fine to do. Yeah. Fingers crossed. It should be on very high already, I think. I also have a little notebook here, just in case I want to make any notes on class, or what I'm doing, or what I have to do. Everything like that. Yeah, it won't be a quick playthrough, because I plan to complete as much as possible. Or do as much as possible. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's get into character creation. Female, male. I will be playing as a male. My warden, I just see personally the warden as a male. Other characters different. Warden I usually like to play male. Hawk male, and Inquisitor male or female. It depends, but yes. Race, human, elf, dwarf. Yeah, so predetermined backstories as well. I will be playing dwarf. That is my favourite. I'm going to be playing my favourite class, my favourite race in this. Could be easier to play a mage since I'm playing Nightmare, but I like a challenge. Rigidly bound by caste and tradition, the dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have a high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. Benefits: +1 strength, dex, 2 constitution, 10% chance to resist hostile magic. Sounds good to me, and dwarf is my favourite race and my favourite culture in the DragonAge series, so I will be playing dwarf. Male dwarf, rogue or warrior. I think I'm going to go warrior. Warriors are powerful fighters, focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. I can't say that word. Strategy. Specializations for a warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion and Reaver. +4 strength, 3 dex, 3 constitution. That'll be on top of my dwarf benefits. I'll just read rogue anyway. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they're not ideal for frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around back their target, they can backstab to devastating effects. Rogue specialisation are ranger, bard, duelist, and assassin. 4 dex, 2 willpower, 4 cunning. Yes, I will be a warrior. Commoner or noble. I have done the origins in this game. It's been a long time since I've seen the origins, to be fair, so there are going to be pieces of them I have forgotten. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with noble. As the favoured child of the Dwarven King, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. Yeah, I'm going to go male, dwarf, warrior, noble.
Greetings.
I've already predetermined a name just because I want to. My brother's Velen, so I thought I'd be Velen. It's spelled Velen, but I'm going to pronounce it Velen. So Velen Aeducan now. It's going to take me a while to make a character, so let's see what preset I like. Not going to be bold. I think I like the blonde one. Do I go young or that's very young? But what the wardens in there, and ranging from like 18 to what 25, say. So I feel like the dwarf origins maybe a bit older. Not that old. I'm gonna go with sort of there. Quite pale myself, so go with here. Now, I don't really want a commoner tattoo. These signify, well, these are tattoos more than tassless. I think because I'm a noble, I'm gonna go tattooless. Not the biggest fan of them on a noble dwarf, at least. So that can go down. Yeah. In terms of hair, apologies if you can hear my fan in the background. It's a warm day. Well, I'm not warm, but the room's warm, so apologies if you can hear that. Right, what hair do I go? Oh, I'm gonna have to turn my sensitivity down. I've not played Origins on this setup yet, so... might be a bit different with my mouse. Not gonna be bold. Don't know why I always make my characters blonde. Seems to be the thing. Don't really like that because the braids go into your beard. It's quite a nice one, just a little ponytail. All that? Oh, I quite like that. I quite like the plait. Beard, quite like that one. Or do I not go with much of a beard? Go with stubble, maybe? No, I'm a dwarf. I need a beard. I like that. I quite like that beard. Eyebrows. Quite think those are fine. Eyes. Quite big eyes, that. Don't know what to go with for eyes. Here, maybe? Like I say, this is going to be quite a chill Let's Play, so I'm not taking things quickly. Feel free to skip the character creation if you find this boring, but I'm going to keep it in because I like watching them. Eye colour. What colour do I go with? Oh, I like green. Green's nice. I was going to play evil as well, but I kind of, because I'm playing Nightmare, I want all my party with me, and I feel like if I play evil, I'll piss them off and kill them and stuff like that, so I'm just going to play regular in terms of personality. I think that looks alright to me. Nose. Jesus Christ. Why is it going in at the top? Have I... Because the bridge width is all the way up there, that's why. Yeah, they do have big noses, so... I quite like that nose, but I don't like the bump there. No, that's kind of like too small. I'm looking at a nose too much now. You know when you've looked at a feature too much, I don't actually know what looks good and what doesn't. That's quite a nice one. It's quite big, but I might ignore the side view. I quite like that, to be honest. Adds character. Bit smaller, I think. Just checking if anything else suits. That's quite nice, but I might go with that, actually. Quite a small nose for a dwarf, but don't want that. I think I might go with that. I think that's nice. Can I not do mouth? Do dwarves not do mouths? I can't remember. I might have gone off a preset. In any case, mouth looks fine. It's maybe because I've got a beard. Small ears, I think. Bit higher up. I quite like my character like this. He's going to be wearing a helmet for most of it, so... He looks quite handsome, I think. He doesn't look terrible. Let's do the portrait a second, and then I'll go over the features and see. He wants to be looking up. He is noble. Kind of there. Bit further away. Yeah, I like the camera. Actually, there. I mean, he is short, but he wants to look as tall as possible. Colour. I like the purple. Purple for royal, purple for rich. That silly face at the end. Quite charming. Quite like that, to be honest. Quite smug. No, that's quite nice.
I have lost concentration.
Bit too old.
How do you do?
Alright.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. Greetings. I cannot cast it.
Quite like the cocky.
Charmed, I'm sure.
But that might not suit the character.
Ah, there went the spell. Greetings. Oh, my spell. Charmed, I'm sure.
I quite like that. Suave.
Didn't work. How do you do? Right, casting, focus.
Cocky too.
Greetings. Greetings. I cannot cast
No.
it. Charmed, I'm sure. Ah, there went the spell. This weapon does nothing.
I like that one. I like suave. I think it suits the character. I think I might be done. Just out of interest, if I take a beard off, can I do mouth and jaw? Ah, yes I can. Okay. I might do mouth first then, before I put the beard on. I couldn't remember that, if I could do that or not. He looks very odd without his beard. With a lower chin. I know you won't be able to see a lot of this, but that's what I was looking for. Jaw in a little bit. It's got a bit of a wide jaw. Fill his cheeks out a little bit as well. I mean, he's a dwarf. He's bound to look a bit full like that, but he needs a beard. It'll look nice. Yeah, I think that's fine. Mouth. Do I make the lip sizes any bit smaller? Now, which one did I have? I've forgotten which one I had. I had this, didn't I? If I didn't, it looks nice. So I will have this one. Hair's fine. Beard's fine. It's kind of coming away a bit. He's kind of got a bit too big of cheekbones. But I might have to sacrifice that. I'm not sure. Or do I just do massive jaw? Let's put it more full there. Let's put them all in the middle. Let's just do an average kind of face. Yeah, I think regardless it's going to be like that, which is fine. He looks all right. It looks fine. I think I'm happy with that. Velen, Aeducan, next. Yeah, especially because I'm distance. Yeah, I like my dwarf. Right, points to spend. So this is going to be quite a bit more useful since I'm going to be playing a harder difficulty. Constitution, yeah, that's the mod I've put on. You see, makes the text larger. So it is health, but if I'm micromanaging my party, I won't need that as much. Strength, I think it's like 40 or something, or 42. You need to wear the heavy armor. I remember that being. So I'll need quite a bit of strength. Measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage a character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks, definitely what I need. High strength is essential for warriors, in particular if they wish to wield two-handed weapons, and is nearly as critical for rogues. I'm going to do weapon and shield. But I still need strength. The dex is also important. Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves the character's chances to hit, making the character more likely to dodge incoming blows. I want to be sort of a melee defender, weapon and shield defender. The damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting styles demand high dexterity to master, making this favourable to rogues. But I will need that as well. Willpower is my stamina. Character's determination, mental fortitude. With high willpower, mages can cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Don't need to worry about magic. I literally have no magic. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. I quite like cunning. Most skills such as herbalism or combat tactics require a quick mind to master, and an observant eye can more easily find weakness in enemy armor. Rogues benefit most from this statistic, as many of their class abilities and special attacks rely on subtlety or reading the target, not raw strength. And then constitution, yes. Right, okay. 2 in strength. 1 in dex. 1 in cunning because I won at the start of the game. Like, dialogue, persuasion, and things like that, so I can put that into something. But 1 in constitution or 1 more in strength. I think I'll put 1 in constitution for now, but then when I level up again, I will definitely focus a lot on strength. Yeah, in terms of what to spend, combat training, I do want that, but I want coercion first. This character is influential enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. Okay, well, it's coercion. And I don't really need cunning for that. So I might put 1 more in strength and 1 out of cunning. And put 1 in coercion. Just out of interest, I'm going to read the others. The character is quick enough to pilfer small items from others, where friendly or hostile. Trap making. Survival. Could do that later on. Nearby creatures below the character's own level. This skill also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. We'll leave that to a mage. Herbalism. Won't do poison making for myself. We'll leave that to another character. So it'll be combat training, combat tactics, and coercion I think I'm going to focus on. Yes, warrior. Okay, so what do I need first? Going to be weapon and shield, like I say. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced fatigue penalty wearing armor. Precise striking. I like that one. I remember using that one quite a lot. The warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack, as well as an increased chance to score critical hits. Sacrificing speed. Shield defense. Shield pummel. This character follows up an attack with 2 hits from its shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. If the target fails a physical resistance check, it's stunned. While this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stance that favors the shield, gaining a bonus to defense and an increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. With shield balance, the attack penalty is reduced. With shield expertise, the defense bonus increases. With shield mastery, the defense bonus increases further, and block. Right, I'm gonna go with powerful and pummel to start with, I think. Okay, here we go. What does it say? This setting is intended for tactical geniuses who found hard difficulty too easy. Well, that's me, of course. Jesus Christ. Let's hope I don't regret this. I remember this origin being quite hard as well. So, fuck it, let's go.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of 2 known remaining Dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched
I love the
thousands
Deep
of
Roads. I know
miles.
that's an unpopular opinion, but it's my favourite
The city
place.
now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the Dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the Dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace.
That looks like me, the guy in the background.
The appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endren of House Aeducan, the 9th Aeducan ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue, and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of Dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent.
I like how I look.
I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Yeah, it's bigger here. That's nice. Yes, let them see me as a warrior. Better safe than sorry. Shield me. Leave it. I don't want to look fearful. I wouldn't even wear the armor if not for tradition. Yeah, I want to look strong.
Of course, if every other noble has a shield and 3 swords, you'll feel awfully underdressed.
You, my friend, are ridiculous. If you get your place, I am not to be mocked. I'm not going to be a darker character. I'm going to be a bit, like, demanding, wanting stuff done. And I have played a Dark Origins character before, but I was going to go evil, neutral in 2, and then good in Inquisition. But like I say, with the difficulty... Sorry. Excuse me. With the difficulty I'm playing, I kind of don't want to lose the loyalty of my companions and everything like that. So I'm going to be a tough, no-nonsense kind of guy, but not evil. Because I have killed the Mabari before in Ostagar. So, yeah. You, my friend, are ridiculous.
One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances.
What should we do in the meantime? What sort of grievances? The art of ruling is hardly boring. What of my brothers?
Out and about. I saw them on my way here, browsing the shops. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering.
The proving sounds appealing. Let's go have a look. Let's go see the merchants fighting each other before a battle is wasteful. Why do you want to fight in the provings, Gorham?
You remember last year's open proving? It took your father's smith 6 hours to remove my helmet. I'm not meant for single combat. I fight as my lord's second in shield. That's enough for me.
Let's go see the merchants first.
Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Here we are. What codexes? Kind of know all this, so I'm gonna get rid of those. Yeah, I'm gonna change my sensitivity and also put some subtitles on. Everything. I'm gonna put it on everything. Maybe pause at the start of combat, we'll see. I kind of like pausing myself. Yeah. I'm gonna move the sensitivity down, see what that's like. I'm gonna have to get used to controls again. Like I say, it's been a long time since I've played Origins, so... Also, let me know what the volume's like. I might turn the sound effect volume down, because I know in battle it's quite loud. And the music volume... Here? Yeah. That's all good. I've got them all at high. Can't do any of that, but that's fine. Okay, should be fine. Yeah, that's a bit better. Still a bit sensitive, actually. Just got a really, like, sensitive mouse. I think that's better, yeah. Might turn the music down a little bit as well. It's a little loud. Just do a quick save. Okay. Oh yeah, you can talk to your companions here, can't you? Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting used to everything again. No jumping, I always forget that. Right. Chests, we will loot. Lesser potion. I'll put that on my taskbar. Grease trap. I don't usually use the traps, but since I'm playing Nightmare, I might, well, I can't do trap making, but I might get a companion to be a trap maker. I don't usually do traps. Yes. When triggered, this trap releases a small grease slick that slows the movement speed of any creatures who enter the area and causes them to fall unless they pass a physical resistance check. Friendly fire possible. Indeed. I'll just take all. Don't know why I'm double clicking. Yeah. Okay, I know I can do the inventory. It's not giving me a tutorial, I think, because I pressed new game once on this just to see, basically, if it actually worked a bit ago when I first got the game. So I think that's why it's not giving me the step-by-step. But it's fine, I know what to do. Okay, I don't have a shield with me, so I guess I can pick that up. I could do the mace. Dagger's not my type of thing, and maul is two-handed. Could put a bow on my second weapon set. Potion, I'm gonna put that in my list. They all toggled, yeah. It's quite small to see down there, but... Oh, it doesn't expand out the whole way. It used to. Ah! I messed with it. Let's just keep it like this for now, shall we? I'm gonna put that on a toggle. Healing can go on 5. Oh, I do have a oh, it's not a proper shield, okay.
Of course.
Of course. Anything else? Got the codexes to read. How do I get on codexes again? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, my character record. Sorry, I'm just getting used to it again. I should have maybe had the tutorial on, but oh well. If I'm missing anything, let me know. Gorim, Velen. All my talents. Skills. Inventory. Journal. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Visit the merchants or watch the provings. Your father, King Endrin, has arranged for a feast to celebrate your appointment as Orzamar's newest commander. However, you have several hours before your father will be ready to present you to the other nobles. You may visit the merchants who have set up shop in the Diamond Quarter or watch the provings that are being held in your honour. The proving grounds are one tier down from the Diamond Quarter in the Commons. I will do probably the outside bit first, the merchants. Journey to Sulcos Pass, where trouble merchants await you with a deal that just might be too good to be true. That's Shale's quest, I think. Oh yeah, the conversation history. Cool, okay. Got all this. Oh, I don't have this. Do I not have this? I might not have that. We'll see. Orzammar politics. As dangerous as it is to mistake a dwarf's caste, it is far more deadly to mistake his alliances among the noble houses of Orzammar. Everyone in the city is allied with someone, whether by blood or by word. The nobles do not engage directly in commerce themselves, as that is the domain of the merchant caste, but they do serve as patrons. They invest in shops or in artisans' work, and in turn reap a share of their profits as well as a measure of the credit. Merchants and warriors alike benefit from the service of a prestigious patron. The relative power of each house is ever-changing. It is usually safe to assume that whichever noble house holds the throne is at the top of the heap, but below that things grow into a tangled mess. Houses ally with one another by marriage. They earn rank and prestige when combatants loyal to them or from their own bloodlines win provings. They earn it when artisans they patronise become sought after or well regarded, or when the merchants they invest in become successful. The degrees of power that these achievements confer is so murky, even to the dwarves, that it isn't unusual for nobles to challenge each other to provings over whose smith forges better belt buckles, or whose servants have the best manners. Nor is out of the ordinary to find two merchants arguing over whose noble patron has won the most acclaim, for the rank of the patron is the rank of the client. Nowhere is this more apparent than in the assembly, where the Desha's representatives of each noble house meet. Although the king technically rules Orzammar, kings are elected by the assembly, and so each king must work constantly to maintain the support of the Deshas. Kings who prove unpopular find their heirs deemed unacceptable to inherit their throne. Power then passes to another house. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. He was in Tevinter Nights, wasn't he, in the book? We are the Children of the Stone. She supports us... Oh, Dwarven Faith, sorry. We are the Children of the Stone. She supports us, shelters us, offers us the most priceless gifts of the earth. The worthy return to her embrace in death, becoming ancestors. The unworthy are cast out, unable to rest, that their failings may not weaken the stone. So it has been since the earliest memories. We live by the stone, guided by the ancestors who speak with the voice of the provings, and whose memories the Shaperate keep forever in Lyrium. We do not accept the empty promises of heaven, as the wild elves do, or vie for the favour of absent gods. Instead, we follow in the footsteps of our paragons, the greatest of our ancestors, warriors, craftsmen, leaders, the greatest examples of lives spent in service to our fellow dwarves. Our paragon is joined with the stone in life, and now stand watch at our gate, ushering in those surfaces privileged to visit our city. We know there is no greater honour to hope for, no better reward for an exceptional life, as told by Shaper Seabor. I actually like the Dwarven Faith. It's probably my favourite out of all of them. I'm not the biggest fan of all of the elven gods or the history of all of that. Not to say it isn't interesting, but I just find the Dwarven Faith probably the most interesting to me, personally, which is why I like the Dwarven characters as well so much. Controls I can just click on. Just credits and credits, that's fine. Another quick save. Gorim, do you have anything to say?
My lord.
Are you excited for the battle tomorrow? We should get going. Tell me about your family, Gorim.
Not much that you don't already know. My father's father was a great hero of the Deep Roads excursions and raised the family to the top of the warrior caste. He was even nominated to join the assembly and found a noble house, but the honor was in the nomination. He wasn't afforded a single vote. My father served your father for many years, and now I serve you.
Are you excited about the battle tomorrow?
Yes, I yearn to face the Darkspawn and prove my worth as your
I like this guy. He ends up as a craftsman, doesn't he? In Denerim, I think. You'll do fine. Yes, I yearn to face the Darkspawn and prove my worth as your second. Remember, it is my glory we go to win. We'll be spectacular. We'll be spectacular.
May the stones support us.
I might play a sassy dwarf.
Down with pride.
We should get going. I have picked Suave as my voice. I've forgotten if I can... Yeah, that's it. Tab can highlight. Oh, I missed all this in here. Forgot I can tab stuff. It's not the search button like in Inquisition, but yes. Bust of King
All right.
Endrin. I like my voice. More codexes. Wrong button. I keep pressing that. What is the codex button again? Journal. King Endrin Aeducan, my dad. Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. Endrin of House Aeducan traces his ancestry back to the Paragon Aeducan, the greatest warrior of Orzamar's history, I like playing as a warrior then, who beat back the Darkspawn hordes in the First Blight. The second son of King Ansgar Aeducan, he became heir after his elder brother died in approving. The most respected king in 4 generations, he restored contact with Kal Sharok, the only other remaining city of the once vast Dwarven Empire which had been lost during the First Blight. Kal Sharok is... I've only played Awakening once, which is quite astonishing, but I think that's in there, maybe? Awakening will be very new to me, actually, when I play. Yeah, I just haven't played that much. The dwarves are lauded for their craftsmanship, and the city of Orzammar is one of their finest work. Orzammar lies at the heart of the Frostbat Mountains, deep underground. The city arcs outward from the royal palace, which is built around a natural lava vent, continually fountaining liquid rock, which both lights and heats the entire cavern. The topmost tier of Orzammar is home to the noble caste, with their palaces fanning out in both directions from the court of the king, as well as the Shaperate, which serves as a repository for all dwarven knowledge. The lower tier is the commons, where the merchant caste holds sway and where the finest works of Orzammar's craftsmen are for sale. In the centre of the river of lava, connected to the commons by a causeway, are the proving grounds, a sacred arena where the dwarves, by ancient tradition, settle their disputes. On one side of the fiery river are the ruins of old dwarven palaces, fallen in disrepair, which the locals call Dust Town, now home to the city's castless. On the other side of the river are the deep roads, which once joined the sprawling dwarven empire together, but now, after centuries of darkspawn incursions, are largely sealed off. Nearly all knowledge of this network of underground passages has been lost, even to its builders. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. Cool. Done in here. Before I go out, I might tactics, just in case. Yeah, I kind of know what to do with that. So defender, I'm going to go with... I'm not going to go with defensive, because I can't actually move with that. They seem to stay still. But will not chase enemies. The moment they are visible, the character will fight back if attacked in melee combat and will chase enemies down, but will not flee the location of a harmful area of effect attack unless directed. I think I'm going to go with aggressive for now. Are you also aggressive? I think you're like me. I think you're a defender. Put that on 4. Precise striking you have. I'm gonna do it when it's surrounded by 3 enemies. He can do precise striking. Yeah, save preset. Can save in custom 1. I think I'll just stick with defender for now. Not great that there's no rogue with us. Obviously there'll be no mage, but... Book! Another book. Orzamar's history, I will take. Keep pressing that button. I've got tactics there I can read over if I'm struggling. The memories tell us that our kingdom once reached far beneath the mountains and that the Tigers were completely beyond counting. Kal Sharok was the capital then, home to all the noble houses, and Orzammar was simply the home of the miner and smith castes. It was with the Tevinter Imperium that things changed. I love the history of Tevinter. It's my favourite other than dwarves. Paragon Garel moved the seat of power to Orzammar to more closely oversee the trade that began with the surface. They have good, sort of a good alliance with Tevinter, don't they, the dwarves? It seemed that our people were entering a new age of prosperity. The memories hold no explanations for the coming of the Darkspawn, only questions. At first, there were rumours, noises in the deep roads, a lost traveller here and there. The warrior caste sent men to patrol the road and thought the matter settled. We did not know that while we searched for them, they were engaged in a search of their own. Sleeping deep in the stone itself was the archdemon. They found him and awakened him, and the blight began. The Darkspawn poured out the deep roads like smoke. Then, and the warrior caste struggled to hold them back. Countless ties were lost in the first blight, but as ever, in the worst moments of our need, a paragon arose. Paragon Aeducan, my ancestor, led the defences of Orzammar, and the Dark Horde was beaten back. The cost of victory, however, was great. Much of the deep roads was sealed to hold back the Darkspawn, cutting off ties and even whole cities forever. Orzammar as a kingdom, as told by Shaper Seibor, or Cybor. Anything else to say, Gorim, by the way, before we move on?
Yes, I yearn to face the Darkspawn and prove my worth as your second.
Yeah, I've already done this.
May the stones support us, and the ancestors look down with pride. As you will.
No sign of trouble here. Good day, Lord Aeducan.
Good day.
I am at your service.
Sorry, I interrupted that then. Remember not to click on it.
Velen?
Oh! This is the sister, isn't it? That you have in your commoner origin because she's like a noble hunter. I forgot about this. Hello.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Velen coming down the hall. Forgive me.
Who are you? What are you going to... what are you doing in my brother's quarters? Gorim, tell her that my brother is at my feast. No harm done. Who are you? What are you doing in my brother's quarters? Well, that's kind of obvious because she is his mistress. Who are you?
She's, it seems she's one of your brother Balin's newest, companions. Prince Velen is attending the feast being held in Lord Aeducan's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord.
Gorim, tell her she may take her leave. Yes, you may go. Go or stay. I don't care. Yes, you may go.
Thank you. I will go now.
I'm actually playing good. I don't play good. It's quite refreshing. I'm usually an arsehole in games like this. I have played good before, but yeah. Right, let's see if my mod works. Hey, it does. You might be able to pick a lock if you're skilled enough, or you might need to locate a key. Yes. We'll take the Silverite Ruin. Take the Merchant's Belt. Can equip that. Letter from Rika. Guessing that was Rika. Oh, bless me. My dearest Prince Velen, you are too kind to me. I am a small and insignificant thing, and I do not deserve your attention, but your willingness to tolerate my presence shows you to be a prince among men. I cannot thank you enough for the beautiful necklace you presented to me. I will cherish it always, and I promise I will wear it at our next meeting. I know my gratitude means nothing to you, but I must say again, thank you. I will always be your humble and devoted servant. Yours truly, R. Well. At least she's dedicated.
Delighted.
Delighted. Oh, for God's sake, I keep doing it. House Aeducan Shield of Orzammar, the Assembly has never named a paragon with so little disagreement as there was for Paragon Aeducan. No naysayers, only a single abstention. So only one. His worthiness was unquestionable, his favour with the ancestors clear. But family rumours say that the man himself was deeply troubled, prone to fits of melancholy and self-doubt. Never satisfied with his great achievement in protecting Orzammar, he died cursing that he had not managed to save the outlying Tigers. Before he rose to Paragon, he was of little note. The memories tell us that he never entered a single proving, never sought to elevate his place among the warrior caste. He spent most of his years prior to the First Blight fighting skirmishes in the deep roads, keeping them free from surface bandits, content to live quietly with his wife and daughters. When the Blight began, it caught Orzammar in the midst of a vicious inter-house war. Most of the warrior caste was caught up in the feuding, for as word of attacks poured in, each great house demanded that the army be sent to defend their Tig, and no house would agree to sacrifice their own holdings for the safety of any others. The Assembly was so utterly tied up with the infighting that the Darkspawn spread unchecked to the gates of Orzammar herself. In the chaos, Aeducan grudgingly took command of the armies. He enlisted the aid of the mining caste to collapse overrun passages, called upon the smith caste to supply them with arms, and bypassed the Assembly and the nobles entirely. With his leadership, Orzammar was saved from annihilation. For his insubordination, he was made Paragon, yet he always considered it a defeat. From a history of Aeducan, Paragon, King Peacemaker by scholar Gertek. That's interesting. That's an interesting piece of family history. We're almost too big for our boots now, House Aeducan. But yeah, we came from noble background. Well, not nobility, but like noble thought at least. Can't actually remember which way I came in. This way, didn't I? Yes. Anything to say?
Ancestors watch over you, my lord.
Trian's room. Can't unlock. Fair enough. Right, so let's carry on. Anything to say?
I am proud to serve the Aeducans.
Love all this work.
I am at your service. I am at your service. Congratulations on being named commander, my lord.
Thank you. Can't get in my father's room, that's a shame.
I am at your service.
Look at him. He's either winking or he's blind in one eye, I'm not sure. Forgot I've not done the map. Yeah, so Balin's, my room, Trian's room, couldn't go into Trian's or Dad's. Throne room, Diamond Quarter, kitchen. Don't want to do the throne room yet. Yeah, I don't want to do the throne room yet.
I went to watch the provings. Most exciting.
So that takes me out. This takes me into the kitchen area. Can't go in there. Okay. Well, it's the throne room or it's out, so let's go to the markets first.
Your father speaks highly of your skill.
I am at your service.
I've not actually done a hard save yet, so let's actually save the game.
Your father has allowed the merchants to show their wares in the Diamond Quarter during these celebrations.
That's good. Oh, for God's sake, I got another codex. The dwarves of Orzammar are quite unlike those found in most human cities. Although Orzammar derives its vast wealth from trade with human kingdoms, All dwarves who come to the surface to trade are stripped of their position in society. Dwarven merchants are so ubiquitous in human cities that many people labour under the impression that all dwarves are merchants, or that their whole race worships coin and trade. But these surface dwarfs are atypical creatures, the ones willing to give up all ties to their kin and sacrifice their rank in order to conduct business. Below ground, the dwarves are a people obsessed with honouring their own and of their family. Most nobles incorporate chainmail even in formal gowns because slights and insults often turn deadly. They are a people who revere excellence and strive to achieve it in all things. Even members of the servants caste have been elevated to paragons, and usually posthumously in recognition of remarkable service. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Jenna TV. Can't go up to the Shaper or anything yet, I guess.
I'm sure we can work this out reasonably. It's in the records. There's nothing I can do.
What's going on here? Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat again. Bruntin Volney, Scholar Gertek. We'll speak to both of you.
Please, Master Volney. My work is
Don't remember
accredited
this.
by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lord Aeducan, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Aeducan, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
Thorin, does this scholar truly have my father's favour? Ah, I greatly enjoyed that book as well. Yeah, I like that book.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house.
What does it say? That's a serious charge, so kill him. Do you fear an old man? What does it say? You see, that's the option I usually pick, but I'm gonna play different.
It doesn't matter, it's all lies.
Tell me what it says, Scholar. What exactly has he written, Brunton?
He says that Volney, the paragon who founded my house, known throughout the world as the greatest of men, was a fraud.
Not precisely. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man.
Get to the point. Why is Brunton so angry? What was Aeducan like before he was a paragon? I mean, I read the codex on that, but I'll ask it anyway.
Aeducan was much loved, but he was still a man. He was plagued by melancholy, and his fervor regarding Orzamar's safety bordered on obsession. When Aeducan was proposed as a paragon, only one lord in the Assembly objected. The others savagely
that's what
hacked him
happened to
death.
that lord that objected.
Aeducan's motion passed without a single dissenting vote.
Unlike Volney, is that what you mean, old man?
Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. One vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shaperate and are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
The scholar makes a valid point. The truth doesn't always need to be shared. True or false, the paragon's reputation must be protected. No, the scholar is right in that regard.
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your paragon Aeducan?
Aeducan was a great man. The truth is more important than your pride. Shut up now, Brunton. You're right. Truth is less important than reputation. The truth is more important than your pride.
You would not say so if it was your house, but I shall respect your wishes.
I'm a very
For now,
truthful man.
Excuse me, your highness.
That fool has no idea how weak his house is or how low he sits in it. Shall I have him killed, my lord?
What do you think, Scholar? Yes, and see that everyone knows why he died. Do it, but make it look an accident. He's not worth a blade. Leave him be. What do you think, Scholar?
Well, historically, it has been prudent to eliminate a small threat before it becomes larger.
I'm not prudent. Let the poor fool live. Usually, yes, I would do that, but no, I'm not that prudent. Let the poor fool live. I could start out as quite a, what's the word, role-playing wise, like quite a carefree, like sassy young man kind of thing, and then as the story goes on and more I do and the more I get involved in and the more like despair and everything like that, I could get further and further, sort of more angry, more reserved, everything like that. Hardened, I'd say. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off the game quite carefree, quite lovely and nice. And then as I progress, I could get a lot sterner, a lot harder, a lot less tolerable for things like this.
As you say.
You've shown House Aeducan a friend to research, history, and the glory of our people.
Carry on with your work, Scholar. You'll remember this when you write of me. It was mostly to put Brunt in his place. Perhaps a sign of your gratitude is in order. I mean, I could get a prize out of this. Could I get given something? I'm going to say that because I could get given something. And I'll take all the help I can get.
Of course. A copy of A History of Aeducan, Paragon King, and Peacemaker, perhaps?
Maybe not. Yeah, sure.
Congratulations on your commission.
I guess I didn't get anything out of that. Oh well.
I'm proud to serve the Aeducans.
Hello, merchant.
The finest in home decorations!
Can't buy anything. What's happening?
My friend, enjoying the festivities so far?
Quite.
I've seen Prince
Have
Velen
you
Aeducan
heard about
himself
tomorrow's
wearing a
assault
robe
on the
made of something
Darkspawn
quite similar.
burrows?
Who hasn't?
They say they are going to strike a blow at the Horde, but rumor has it they are actually searching for
Ah,
Branka.
yes,
The
Branka.
Paragon? Why search? The ancestors have risen her up to join them.
You don't think she's still out there?
Impossible.
Little does he know. I missed this conversation over here, unfortunately, but
My Lord Aeducan, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares?
you have something I might want? Gorin, why is this man speaking to me? You have something I might want?
Not for a mighty warrior such as yourself, my lord, but perhaps a lady friend. I forget.
Not really
myself.
with anyone, to be
I'll get
honest.
to it.
This looks to be mostly fabrics from the human lands. These merchants form alliances with those who have abandoned our ways to live on the surface.
How many of our people are on the surface? It's nice to have such pretty things. We'll trade our goods, steel and stone for this. Such luxuries only make us soft. I quite like this. It's nice to have such pretty things coming from my character. He's quite... I like this. I like playing my dwarf like this.
If it can't be used to polish my shield, what good is it?
My lord has returned. Is there something here that interests you?
Let me see.
Please, look as you will.
Just a lot of noble clothing. Might keep everything for now because I don't want to sell anything in case I need it. Even though I probably won't use the dagger and my companion might not either. Don't have any money for this. This mirror charm, this minor magical charm captures the viewer's attention and distract. Oh, pretty. I think my dwarf would like that.
Nothing beats a good set of steel cutlery.
Like the idea that he likes pretty things,
Good day, Lord Aeducan.
but he's quite a hard-headed dwarf. But he is a noble, so he likes the rich, expensive
Nothing beats
stuff.
a good set of steel
It
cutlery.
makes him look handsome. I think these are my brothers. Yes, they are.
Our trust follow, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially
I'm
since
glad I've made
duty
mine
requires
blonde
that
because
you
our
attend
family
our
is
King Father
blonde.
at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my siblings second,
I don't like this
I
guy.
will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
I will go to the feast right now, Trian. Don't speak to Gorum like that. I go where I want, when I want, Trian. Balin, help me out here. Don't speak to Gorum like that.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say.
We've got the same beard, I've just realised. Keep barking orders, I'm sure I'll care someday. Balin, you want to jump in here? You want to jump in here?
You're on your own. I've been dealing with them all afternoon.
What exactly is that supposed to mean, little brother?
Nothing, Trian. I've been having a great time. The speech you gave to the legless boy about hard work and making something of himself was fantastic.
Oh my god.
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast.
It's cute how you think you can order me around. Kiss my ass, Trian. Kiss my ass.
I'd advise you to watch that tongue, dear sibling. Father will not live forever. Come, Velen.
Don't get on with Trian. Might get on with Balin, although...
That was fun.
I know what happens in the future, I think.
By the next king.
Ignore him, it's my day, not his. He means well. Perhaps becoming king will calm him, Trian. Not likely. He's got to be alive to be king. Jesus. Ignore him, it's my day, not his.
That it is. Let's get back to enjoying it, shall we?
Look at this. What a beautiful view of Orzammar. I love the underground the underground places. In like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and stuff, the dwarves are also my favourites.
Look at this piece, darling. It rivals even the work of the Paragon Smith herself.
Doesn't look great, to be honest.
Woman. Your words bring shame upon our house. See how the edges are rough and pitted? Would you compare this to Branca's work? Trust a woman to speak of things she doesn't
That's
understand.
sexist.
Be quiet now and pray the ancestors deliver Branca back safely.
Love how they just went off together. Oh, and they've disappeared. They are now invisible.
My lord Aeducan, nothing here rivals your amazing Aeducan armor, but if you wish something made...
You know very well House Aeducan has its own royal armorers.
Of course. Forgive me.
Tell me about your pieces.
Your Highness's legendary prowess is matched only by your kindness.
Tell me about the armor you make.
I buy only the finest iron ore, and personally oversee the armor's crafting by the most skillful of the smith caste.
Well, I'm bored. Fascinating, thank you. Fascinating, thank you.
Of course, the honor was all
Bit of
mine.
sarcasm. Can I buy anything?
My lord.
Show me your wares anyway, merchant. Can't get any of this, I'm guessing. Don't actually have a shield. Could do with a shield, to be honest. Unless I missed getting given a shield.
No sign of trouble here.
What about that one?
I doubt he's up to the task. I'm not going down that road again.
Oh, I would love to end up with a red head.
Talk about Gorham.
Would Sir Blackstone were a noble, hmm? Stand up straight. They're coming.
These noble hunters as well?
What have we here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored House Aeducan?
Why do you want to know? This is my loyal second. This is Sir Gorham of the Warrior Caste. This is my loyal second.
Not from a noble house, girls. Sir Gorham, Warrior Caste.
Oh, that's too bad. You're quite handsome.
I'm better looking. Why do you care if Gorham is noble? What's going on here? I'm better looking.
That you are, my lord. Can I interest you in a little bedded diversion?
Should we get to know each other first? Are you two merchants? I'm always interested in a bedded diversion. I'm not interested. No, I know who they are, but I could ask that. I'm not interested. Or am I interested? Or am I not interested? Go on then.
Shall I come to your chambers after the ceremony then?
I talked to him first. I want him.
He's looking for a woman, Telly.
Jesus.
Not a little girl. I'm Marty, and I know how to give my lord a night he'll remember.
Do I really have to put it so? I mean, sure.
Oh, my lord has his energy about him.
There will be no three to a bed if that's what you're thinking. We both require full experiences all to ourselves. If you think you can manage us both, though.
Sure. I've not done this before. Both of you it is.
This would prove most interesting. We will wait for you together, my lord, and show you the proper way to celebrate a princely commission.
Okay, I'm guessing that never happens because I go to the, I don't think I become a prince. Or get what I need. Well.
All right.
Oh, I've got a shield here. Nice. I feel like my character would be, at least this point in the game in his life, would be flirty with any woman or man he sees. Anybody. Okay. Put that on. 1.5 defense. Bit better. I can give the other one to... Oh, has Gorim got a better one? Tempted to take Gorim's shield and equip it on myself, but it might not be valid for me.
They're finding the provings in your honor. How exciting.
Anything else to say?
I can't wait, my lord. I can't wait, my lord. I can't wait,
Can't talk to Telly.
I can't wait, my lord. See you tonight.
See you tonight.
Invest in the next great trade expedition.
I am at your service.
Greetings, my lord Aeducan. I am so honored to have you visit my booth. I have a proposition, but I dared not approach.
What's this about?
Get you there now.
If you have something to say it quickly. It's all right. I'll hear him out. Gorim, try to be more friendly. You don't have nothing to offer me, scum. You have nothing to offer me, scum. Gorim, try to be more friendly.
Very well, then. Speak.
Yes, just so. Here's the thing. What I mean to say is...
Spit it out. It's all right.
Sorry. So nervous. I had a dagger made for you as a gift for your first command.
I'm not a dagger user,
sent a
but...
messenger to deliver the dagger to you. Prince Trian had him thrown out. I don't know what offense he caused, but I had him beaten.
Probably just Trian. I'm sure Trian had his reasons. You only had the messenger beaten. Let me see this dagger. If the prince says no, the answer is no. Let me see this dagger.
Here it is, your highness.
That's an amazing piece, merchant.
You do me much honor, sir. The blade has been crafted over a period of 2 years by masters of every art. I wish to bless the Lord's first command, and hope that someday, when he rules, he will wear it.
Trian is heir. He will rule when King Endrin returns to the stone.
If the assembly wills it. Forgive me, sir, but whispers say the second child...
That might be treason saying this.
Whispers indeed. It's a princely gift. If Trian recognizes it, though, it may send the wrong message.
Fuck Trian.
Or the right one, depending on your view.
Damn what Trian thinks. I'll take it. I'll take the dagger. I won't risk offending Trian. This man offends the heir and my house. Kill him. Damn what Trian thinks. I'll take it.
Thank you. You bring uncountable honor to me.
What he means is that you'll bring uncountable gold to him if you wear that piece in public.
Yeah, I got that message. Not bad, to be honest. Not a bad dagger. I am tempted to use it instead, but if I can't find anything better...
You bring great glory to your house, my lord.
Most exotic wares in Orzammar. Only the freshest food for your noble table.
Lord Aeducan, here in my booth? I am so...
Jesus.
He's fainted. You make quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in?
Sometimes. I hate it. I just want to talk. I am what the ancestors made me. I enjoy watching the little people scurry around me. Sometimes.
It's the price of power, I suppose. Shall we move along?
Indeed.
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena?
Yes, I intend to watch the provings.
We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that.
It's probably because they don't want me to discover the rest of Orzammar
first. You were
first.
not to travel through the commons unguarded.
I'm rather capable of walking safely to the proving. Ridiculous. I do not need an armed guard. I'm capable of walking myself.
I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
This is silly, but I will comply. Excellent. I grow weary of these merchants. He could have provided me with a more impressive entourage. This is silly, but I'll comply.
Will we be leaving then?
In a bit.
We will be here.
Just want to see if there's anything up here. I remember there being a note up here at some point. I think that might be when I come back here, though. I don't know why I remembered that specifically. You alright, this guy? He appears to be unconscious. Right, yeah, I'll go to the proving grounds. I just want to see if I've missed anything. Like I say, I do like a full exploration of this place. I'm doing a thorough playthrough. Don't think I have. I came out of the palace, so... Anything else, Scholar, to say?
My thanks. House Aeducan is blessed to have you.
No, I don't think so. I love this music as well, the Orzammar music. It's my favourite.
Do you
Let's
wish
go
to leave
now.
for the proving grounds, my lord?
Yes.
We are at your command.
Odds. The proving. Let's read the codex. Wrong button. Fucking hell, wrong button again. Valos Atridum, in the 23rd year of the reign of King Ragnar Aeducan, an old man of the servants' caste, was accused of stealing a sapphire ring from his employer, Lord Dace. The servant was stripped of his position, he and his family thrown to the streets, and soon after the servant died. The son of the disgraced servant challenged Lord Dace to a proving, declaring that his father had been the victim of cruel injustice and the ancestors would bear him witness. Lord Dace had no choice but to accept. On the sacred stone of the proving ground, the nobleman faced the servant boy. Lord Dace carried a sword crafted from his own hand and was clad in his great-grandfather's armour. The servant boy had neither armour nor weapon. When the battle began, the boy fought like a whole pack of angry deepstalkers, flinging himself upon the startled lord, wrenching the sword from his hand and prying at his armour with bare fingers. The boy knocked Lord Dace to the ground and beat him until the lord begged for mercy. The boy and his family were reinstated to their place in the Dace household, and the virtue of the boy's father was not questioned again. The ancestors had spoken, and no one would question their word. Anything else to say?
There will be blood today. I can feel it.
Let us try the provings.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
No, I've come to fight. Wouldn't miss it. I may watch around or two. No, I've come to fight. I could try and test my combat out here.
Your Highness, this proving is in your honor.
Then honor him by doing as he says. My Lord Aeducan will fight in this proving.
I will honor today's warriors by testing their skill. All will see my glory. I just need a good workout before tomorrow's battle. Never mind, perhaps it was a bad idea. I need a good workout.
Of course.
And I need to test what combat's like on Nightmare.
Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Aeducan. I give you the Lord Aeducan himself. Are you ready for your first match?
Of course, ready, eager, hungry. Ready, eager, hungry.
And let us begin! This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan. Lord Aeducan will fight Alair Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You honor me with this match.
The honor is mine. Be on your guard. I'll honor you upside the head. I'll honor you upside the head.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay, so it has paused. Thank you. You are in combat situation. Mastery of the battle is important. Zoom out, scroll backwards in combat to gain a better view of your situation. You can also pause for tactical preparation by pressing space. I'm sorry, uncomfortable on my chair. Getting ready for the fight. To attack an enemy, simply right-click on them. To use a talent, left-click in your quick bar to use it again on your current target. Right, okay. Shield pummel first. Is my one? Yeah, my one's working. Stunned. Bash. Missed, great. Missed again. Hit. Move. Gonna hit me from the back, so might be best to move. Hit. You've hit me. Hit back, and then I can pummel and bash. Whacking me. Just testing out combat here. I'm looking at my health as well. Done. Dead. That was an alright first battle.
Lord Aeducan.
Cool. Quest updated. You have honoured the proving fighters with your presence. Now it's time to attend the feast your father planned for you. The feast is going to be held. Oh yeah, I've read that. Win the provings held in your honour. You've decided to fight in your own proving. It's time to show everyone how a real warrior does battle. Yes, that was only the first fight of many. So, proving time.
That was quite a fight. Alair Bimo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Oh, apparently it's a her. Who is my next opponent?
Dal Helmi, a woman, Your Highness.
And?
She's a tenacious fighter.
You let a woman fight in the proving in my honour? Oh, anyone can fight. I'll fight anyone.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving. Fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan. Lord Aeducan will fight Dal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
Honor and glory to your house, Your Highness.
There is no honor in fighting a woman, and to yours, I'm going to slaughter you, and to yours.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Right, what is she? She's a double swordy woman. Double swordy woman. Oh, okay. You're quite adept.
Now this will be amusing.
Don't want her to get behind me because she can do like a two-weapon thing.
What's this?
Oh, she's got precise striking on as well. She doesn't do too much damage. I say that. She is rather cutting me. I'm waiting for my ability to There we go.
winner is Lord Aeducan.
Cool. Number 2 done. Save. Just checking I am on night. Yes, I am on Nightmare.
That was a crowd pleaser. Many were waiting to see that woman put in her place. Sir Blackstone is your next opponent.
Sir
Are you ready
Blackstone?
to face him?
Is it Blackwall? No, it's not. What can you tell me about Sir Blackstone?
One of the best of the warrior caste. He achieved glory in close combat assault in the deep roads.
I'm ready to fight.
Then let us begin. This is a glory proving.
I think it's gonna get harder and harder.
Under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan. Lord Aeducan will fight Sir Blackstone, Deep Road squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education.
Rest in peace, me.
Try to learn as you bleed.
Good luck to you. Old men don't frighten me. I'll make you eat those words. Good luck to you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Alrighty. What are you? Are you weapon and shield or two-handed? I can't tell. Oh, you're a big mole. Yeah, you do a big swing. Might have to take a healing potion with you. No. I think I've picked 2 good talents to start with.
What's this?
Just watching my health. Yeah, it's that big fucking whack that does impede on my health. It was close to death
The
then.
winner is Lord Aeducan.
One more, maybe?
Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Aeducan. Franklin Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many
I
victories
vaguely remember
today.
this name.
Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first?
What can you tell me about Franklin Ivo?
He is a decorated fighter who prefers unusual weapons and rarely fights with the same techniques twice.
House Ivo is relatively inconsequential, but Franklin may change that. He's expected to take a full command of his own soon.
Well, let me fight this Franklin Ivo. Lesser houses, lesser man. I'll fight him now. Well, let me fight this Franklin Ivo.
Very good. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Aeducan. It is down to just 2 warriors, with backbones of stone and wheels of iron.
I wonder if you play as a rogue, will they still call you 2 warriors?
Lord Aeducan will fight Franklin Ivo, second son of Lord Ivo.
You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
May you be a stone. Glory is for the one who can take it. Shut up and fight already. May you be a stone.
First warrior
Guessing that's part of the
is vanquished. The victor
prayer.
is champion.
What? This guy in the background looks a bit possessed. Okay, you have a better shield than me, and we're both very similar in build. So you're gonna shield pummel me, but not if I do it first. Yeah, this guy's gonna be a challenge, I reckon. I might have to use a couple of potions, but I kind of want to save potions in case I need them in the future.
I'll show you some pain. Oh, I see.
Bash. The music is a bit loud on this. I think I might turn it down when I play through after.
Off we go to combat.
Doing all right. My health is going down. I'm just watching my abilities in the corner.
Taste steel.
And bash. Is that me that said that? Nearly done? Go on. No! That was close.
The winner is Lord Aeducan.
Didn't use a healing potion either, which was good. Or poultice, should I say, not potion. You've been declared the champion of your improvings. Orzammar will not forget your showing for a long time to come. Nice.
Congratulations. Frandon Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours.
I'll wear it proudly. Of course it's mine. Send Frandlin Ivo, he fought bravely. I've no need for such trinkets. Well, I kind of want the helm because I haven't got a helmet. And if it's got any, like, weapon or armor rating, then I'll wear it proudly.
Your glory.
I would give it to Ivo, but
here.
no, I didn't win actually, so... Is it a ceremony, like a ceremonial thing, or... No, it is a proving helm, yes. 1.25 armor. Cool, I like that helm. Look at me! I think it's ready to return. I'm ready to return.
Much glory was brought to your house tonight.
My lord?
Why don't you take a break? Tell the guards to be ready, Gorim. I want to leave.
We will take a break when we are done here. For now, we are
Fair
here
enough.
to serve.
Then let us leave. Think we're done here?
Your wish is our command.
Right, so we're back in the Diamond Quarter. I think next time we go to the feast, but on that note, we will end this episode here. Thank you anyone to watching that's joined me for the first part. I'm very, very excited to continue this game. I'll turn, whilst I remember, I'm going to turn the music down just a little, because it is a tad loud. Apologies if any of the audio on the music or anything has been loud for this part. I've never recorded a DragonAge, so I'm not sure how it'll turn out, but hopefully it'll be alright audio-wise. But yes, I think next time we will continue with this. I'm very happy to have made my dwarf character, Velen Aeducan, but yeah, join me for more adventures next time, and I'll see you then. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye!